we've come to the end of our call, and I can thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love people like you. You know, the world is full of naysayers, and it's full of people with stinking thinking. People who find it very easy to find a simple way out. There you are in Zambia, where nobody's got any credit cards. They've had all kinds of challenges getting the products over there, finding people to build your business. You went sapphire in your first month. You made $10,000 in your first 4 months, while everyone's bitching and moaning about what can't be done. You've gone out and done it. And I think you are definitely called Sunshine for a great reason. A couple of things as I wind up this fabulous call today that you've mentioned, which is very important. You know, you mentioned about attitude, you mentioned about thought. I believe it's absolutely true. We are where we are in our lives because of three main things. Number one, the decisions that we took and the decisions that we failed to take. Second, the actions that we took, and more importantly, the actions we failed to take. Third, it's about our thinking. It's who we surround ourselves with and the input that we get on a daily basis. For things to change, we've got to change. For things to change, things have got to change. Otherwise, all you've got to do is look at the last 5 years of your life, repeat that process without any changes. You're going to be exactly in the same place with a lot more gray hairs in the next 5 years. It's an inspiration and a motivation to have someone like yourself. As I wind my call up, I was going to cover something. I'm going to cover it next week, but I want you to write these things down and then think about them, and I'll cover them next week. I call it the Malcolm Peters 10P plan. Write that down. 10P plan. Very quickly. I want you to think about these. Put your own information with them. Try and think about what you would say if you were the speaker on next week's call covering these 10 Ps. First, number one, purpose. Purpose. What's your purpose? It's called your why. Because if you haven't got a why, you're not going to know why are you doing this? Why? Purpose. What is your why? B, number two, plan. If you don't know where you're going, you won't like where you end up. You can't go somewhere without planning the trip. Plan. Two. Number three, prepare. Preparation. Purpose, plan, prepare. You cannot build this business without preparation, without education, knowing where you're going. Preparation. Four, practice. Practice makes perfect. We walk because we fell so many times. We walk because we never gave up, or we'll be crawling as adults. Children fall. It's part of our growing process. Practice. Number five, positive, it says. You couldn't meet anyone more positive than Sunshine. Positive, how would you talk to people about it? The 10P plan. You're talking to new people. What would you say with that? A paragraph about positive. It could be positive mental attitude, positive outcomes, could be anything. Positive books, whatever. Number six, perspiration. You've got to put everything that you've got into everything that you do. Otherwise, don't do it. Perspiration means work. Work. It's only one way to achieve greatness in the world. Work. Perspire, sweat. Number seven, patience. A lot of people who know me say, Malcolm, you're very fast. You think very fast. You know, one of my ex-girlfriends said to me, but she also knows I have the patience of a saint. It took me 2 years, inch by inch, to resurrect a classic car from dust, literally pieces, all over the country. I have the patience of a saint. Do you? You've got to be patient. It takes time. It takes time for the apple tree to grow before you can pick the apples. You don't start counting apples before the tree's had a chance to grow. Patience. Number eight, procrastination. Right? And big brackets in it. The failure disease. Procrastination. Tomorrow I'm going to do this. Tomorrow I'll make the phone call. Procrastination. It will kill you and rob you of the most important commodity in your life. It's called the seconds that you breathe. 86,400 seconds per day, and every second someone stops breathing. Thank Lord it's not us right now. It could be. Number nine, passion. My middle name, passion. Live with passion. You should. You're moaning and bitching about what's not right in your life. Look around you. There's children born with no eyes. You saw your mom's face. You saw the color blue. You saw things like butterflies and bees. There are kids born in blackness and darkness. Have passion. Be proud to have the barcode that resembles who you are and tells the world who you are, your barcode. And number 10, pleasure. Enjoy the trip, because it's only one trip. Enjoy it. Reward yourself. Reward others around you. Pleasure is what this is about. We live for pleasure, human beings. Do things that make you happy. Make others happy, and in the process, you too will be happy.